Every murder is a tragedy, but some are unthinkable. A wayward daughter sees mom as fair game.
A mean, hateful narcissist.
A loving girlfriend turned into a pitiful slave.
That was a turning point. That's when Becky got all the control.
And a close friendship ends in the coldest way.
I don't think Satan wants this woman under his roof.
These deadly women have hearts of stone. They are without mercy. Independence, Kentucky, 2006.
You like some more?
Yeah.
There you go.
Would you like the telephone?
She's all grown up,
Family reunions.
but 28-year-old Paige Connley will always be the baby of the family.
She was a lot younger than my older sister and I, so it was almost like she had 3 parents. We all kind of babied her.
It's so lovely to have you all together.
Blessed with brains and beauty, she seems to have it all.
She was very intelligent, almost scary intelligent, if that's possible.
Oh, Paige.
Is it my fault?
Paige, don't speak to Mom like that.
But Paige is a troubled soul and has been since her teens.
By the time Paige was 16, she was hitting the skids. Kicked out of 2 schools for behavioral problems.
Paige started drinking, hanging out with unsavory kids. She found herself a new boyfriend who was big into drugs.
Paige becomes a regular guest at the local police station. But her divorcee mother, Carlene, is always there to bail her out.
Drinking, drugs. It's the divorce, isn't it?
And her mother blames herself, you know, because she comes from a broken home, a child of divorce. I did this to her.
I'm fine with the divorce, Mom. You're the one who ditched.
I personally feel like my sister used my parents' divorce as an excuse to run wild.
Honey, I'm home. I got that prescription you needed. Paige.
Paige feels she's suffering a mental illness and seeks prescription drugs to ease the pain.
She was claiming to have various psychological issues, probably more in an attention-seeking manner that we could tell.
What are you doing? Do you really need so many? Yes, Mom, I do, because I'm sick. I have a mental illness, remember? And whose fault is that? Mom?
But not every doctor believes her.
Our family doctor basically fired her, and then she began to shop for doctors.
Hi, Mrs. B.
Hello, Paige.
Can I use your bathroom?
Oh, is something wrong with yours?
No.
When doctors don't deliver, there are the neighbors.
Sure. I guess that's fine.
She would go into their house, combing through their medicine cabinets looking for medications that they had, seeking any kind of high.
Mrs. B, a little privacy, please.
My sister was just embarrassing. She was frightening.
Adding alcohol into the mix, Paige's mental state becomes unpredictable, causing grief for her working mom.
I've made some savings just by updating the software.
Excellent work, Carlene.
Paige was quite the drama queen.
I'm sorry. I'll just take this quickly.
Paige would do anything to get attention from her mother.
I can be there in 10 minutes. I'm terribly sorry.
You can't be serious.
She started bothering her mother at work constantly with all of these made-up things. Something was wrong with her. Oh, I don't feel well. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Carlene, if you leave now, consider your employment terminated.
It costs Carlene her job. But there's little sympathy from her daughter.
I don't think Paige had an appreciative bone in her body.
Oh, there you are, darling.
She went from being an odd little child to just a mean, hateful narcissist.
It grew from more or less pushing and shoving and hitting to beating.
Domestic violence that goes unchecked escalates. Paige was not only a danger to her own mother, she was a danger to the community and basically anyone around her.
Independence, Kentucky, 2008.
Mom called me and she was hysterical, crying, and she says, I need you to come over here. She keeps hitting me and I can't make her stop.
30-year-old Paige Connley
Mom!
has assaulted
Mom!
her mother.
What are you doing here? I'm here to help Mom.
They rush over there, and what do they find? They find the mother locked in the bedroom, and they find Paige, knife in hand, gouging out a piece of wood in the kitchen. Just totally crazy.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you would have put her in prison.
Exactly. Promise me you won't let her back in this house.
But she's my daughter.
Well, I'm staying.
I was horrified by the fact that my mother could live in a situation where she was abused and being hurt. And I think it was a daily basis.
Paige is assessed for mental illness, but released within 24 hours.
And where did she go? The one place that she never should have returned, to her mother's.
Although no one approves, Carlene welcomes her daughter home.
I don't know what kind of evil magic she worked on my mom, but Mom could not let her go.
On March 14th, 2015, Carlene celebrates a double birthday for her grandson and her daughter.
My son and Paige's birthdays are a day apart, and typically we celebrate them together.
Mom, you're spoiling him. What's on the menu for the double birthday dinner?
Lasagna, I think.
But Paige's involvement creates drama.
Paige wouldn't make up her mind, so I've made Robert's favorite.
This is very typical Paige. She won't tell you what she wants, but then she'll be angry with whatever you produce.
How is she?
She'll be fine.
Carlene was definitely aware that her daughter's behavior was a huge problem and was embarrassed about it and probably felt some shame.
Birthday boy first. Bye-bye, my darling. Have a lovely birthday. Sweetheart, stop growing so tall.
Look after yourself, okay? All right? Okay, bye.
Tomorrow, there will be no party.
What's this? Lasagna? Are you serious?
It's as ridiculous as that seems, I really think that what set Paige off was the fact that she wasn't getting her way.
It's for tomorrow night.
Paige is like a pressure cooker. And this pressure cooker here, it's not blowing steam anymore. It's just building up inside. And sooner or later, the lid's gonna blow off. Everything that didn't go her way throughout her whole life, Paige was stabbing that away.
This murder is without a doubt in the top 10 of vicious attacks I've ever seen. Carlene was stabbed approximately 80 times and bitten. It must have looked like a pack of wolves had gotten a hold of Carlene, but it was her daughter, Paige. It isn't necessary to stab someone 80 times to kill them. One well-placed stab wound in the chest will do the job. Her mouth, her face, her hands were covered with blood. I'm surprised they didn't throw a net over her and take her to the zoo.
Please hurry, someone's killing my mom.
The most shocking thing, I think, is one of the officers mentioned that when Paige answered the door, her whole face was covered with blood, but it was my mother's blood because she'd been biting her.
For the police, the only thing as shocking as the crime scene is Paige's explanation.
There was these, two girls, and they were trick-or-treating.
They were trick-or-treating, they came in the house, and they killed my mother. But here's the problem with that. It's nowhere near Halloween.
When the police go house to house looking for other witnesses, there are none, and no sign of a break-in.
It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes here to figure out what happened. Because you have no forced entry into the house, you have the mother dead on the floor, and you have Paige covered in blood.
It was very obvious that Paige was on the attack. She was on a rampage.
Behind bars, Paige gives a clue as to what may have happened.
I know who did it.
What, really?
Paige in the kitchen with a knife.
She was joking that this was a game of Clue and that it was Paige with a knife in the kitchen. And certainly those aren't consistent with anybody that's feeling remorse or regret for her mother's murder.
Relax, it's just a joke.
Of course, I didn't stab my own mother.
At trial, Paige comes up with another story.
So Paige testifies in her own defense saying, her mother hit her in the head, and after that, I don't remember anything.
She would never admit to specifically stabbing her mother. We had recorded phone calls from when she was incarcerated in the jail prior to trial, and she's talking to her boyfriend and making statements joking about faking the mental health diagnosis.
In 2017, Paige Connley is convicted of first-degree murder. She is sentenced to 27 years in prison, with a minimum of 20 years.
I think the jury saw through any claims of self-defense or any other excuse Paige had other than she wanted her mother dead. She was angry at her mother and she was taking that anger out.
Paige Connley claimed to suffer from mental illness, but a jury found she knew what she was doing when she murdered her mother.
This is a crime scene where rage and hatred is exhibited. The biting is savagery. Paige needs to never walk among us again.
I'd love to say that I don't think about her, but I think about her all the time. And it's not so much that I even feel sorry about her and about what she's done or where she is. It's just more I wish I understood.
She wanted a victim like a shark wants a meal.
Stupid cow!
And she could smell what kind of person was going to bend to her will.
Jump on! That's it. Ready, up. Good girl.
Stockport, England, 2009.
Hey, well done.
What 24-year-old Lindsay Vo likes about being a mom is everything.
I'm getting higher than you.
Lindsay had a young daughter who she absolutely adored and doted upon.
Look how high you're going.
I'm going higher than you.
You are!
Lindsay came from a warm and loving family background. She lived at home with her mother and her many siblings.
She's content with life when a chance encounter with her ex's cousin, 24-year-old Becky Reed,
Hello, stranger.
changes everything.
Look who it is!
Haven't seen you in a while.
No one wants the ex around.
I never thought you was your type.
Wasn't really.
Lindsay became besotted by Becky almost instantaneously.
And Becky is drawn to Lindsay's sunny disposition.
A lovely person, very bubbly, very outgoing, very friendly.
I didn't think you'd come.
Soon their friendship becomes a lot more.
She was absolutely in love with her, no question about that. She thought the world of her.
Hey, Lindsay. Hello.
Becky lives with her mom, Jillian. The couple start spending weekends together at Becky's place. But it's a secret liaison.
Great big handful.
Lindsay keeps it from her daughter and her mom, Anne.
Hello there.
Hey.
Oh, my clever girl.
She didn't like to tell me because I think she thought I might be upset, however, you know.
Could you look after her on the weekend?
I'd love to. Where are you off to? Oh, let me guess. Wrong.
The family ties that Lindsay had were very, very strong. Were strong all the way through to her meeting Becky Reed.
As the months pass, Lindsay works up the courage to introduce her new lover.
So then I told him to get stuff.
Mom!
But Becky hides out in an upstairs bedroom.
Why aren't you down here with us?
She can't mix with people.
First impression, she was strange. I tried to chat with her. She spent all her time upstairs. Becky doesn't mix with people very well. She can't sit and chat. She's an isolated person.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh, what's wrong?
You left me alone up here. You left me alone for her.
Sorry.
But Lindsay is very much in love.
She thought that she could do no wrong and made excuses for a lot of what went on with Becky.
Lindsay's falling under the spell of a psychopath.
Right out of the abuser's handbook, Becky starts to isolate Lindsay from her friends and family.
I don't want you traveling up and down every week.
You asking me to move in?
Yeah.
What about me daughter?
She can't come.
Becky gave Lindsay an appalling ultimatum.
I'll wait outside.
It opened the door for Becky to do anything she wanted.
25-year-old Lindsay Vo wants to take her relationship with girlfriend Becky Reed to the next level, but she has to pay a price.
She said, it's either me or your daughter, her 6-year-old daughter.
Going away for the weekend.
I don't want you to.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
That was a turning point in the relationship because that's when Becky got all the control.
My own instincts told me something wasn't right, but that's just as a mother.
Anne agrees to look after her granddaughter. Then she hears some alarming news from a family friend.
A friend of mine went to school with Becky, and she said that she was always really violent towards her ex-girlfriends. Are you sure? 100%? She's dangerous.
Becky had a pattern of violence. She used it to control her girlfriends.
I'm sorry.
Her last girlfriend, Samantha, barely made it out alive.
Samantha described her relationship with Becky as initially loving and then abusive. And then it got even worse.
Please don't, your daughter!
Becky has an unlikely accomplice, her mother, Jillian.
Jillian, rather than pull her daughter off of Samantha, held Samantha down so that Becky could abuse her more easily.
Samantha is rescued by her sister.
It's okay. Come on. We're getting you out of here. Come on. It's okay.
She's got a fractured eye socket. She's got horrendous injuries around her head and face. And she then realises that she could have been dead.
Anne's convinced her daughter is in danger.
Hiya, Mum.
Hi, Pet. How's everything?
Good. Why?
It's just that I've heard something about Becky.
What?
That she beat up her ex-girlfriend. I'm worried.
Well, that's rubbish, Mum. Just stupid gossip.
If the phone was on loudspeak, I gather Becky was hearing it, so I didn't want to say too much.
Maybe you should come home for a while.
Because she was never alone.
No. Everything's fine. Gotta go.
Take care, love.
You too.
Becky, in a way, kidnapped her. She held her as a hostage, emotionally, in her house.
Go and get some lunch for me and my mum.
The relationship degenerates into that of a master and slave.
Becky's controlling of Lindsay was the only way she knew how to deal with other human beings. It's as if her childhood was so bad that when she became an adult, she decided she would never be a victim herself ever again. Becky would even send Lindsay out to beg for money. And if she didn't come home with some, she would be locked out or beaten.
Instead of leaving, Lindsay tries harder to keep her abuser happy.
Did you eat any of my chips?
She thought somewhere, on some level, she deserved what was happening to her.
Stupid cow! No salad!
So Becky was able to capitalize on that and use it to hold something over Lindsay, to force her to do exactly what she said.
Lindsay is locked in a spiral of self-loathing and placation.
She was losing weight. Her sparkle was gone, her zest for life.
Lindsay even walked with a limp at this time, and she was seen scavenging for food in dustbins.
Her face is sunken. It looks as if you're looking at a skeleton. It's horrendous.
Despite her misery, Lindsay still sticks by her tormentor.
What are you doing?
I've fallen.
One particular neighbor approached Lindsay to see if she was okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I can't imagine walking down the street, seeing a battered young woman and not calling for help.
At 5:30 a.m. on May 22nd, 2016, paramedics respond to an emergency call at Becky's apartment.
I heard her fall. She fell down the stairs.
Has she fallen before?
Yes, a lot.
What the paramedics see is a lot of bruising, a lot of injuries, bruising around the eyes, around the body.
Lindsay is emaciated. She's lost 110 pounds. She has 90 separate injuries. Paramedics can't save her.
Lindsay was so badly beaten by Becky that her body literally disintegrated and collapsed, and she couldn't take any more punishment.
As soon as Anne hears the news, she knows who to blame.
I said, Becky's behind it. I just knew.
The police found witnesses who'd actually seen Lindsay being abused physically by Becky, and it soon became clear that this was what killed her.
I haven't got any words to describe how could somebody do that to somebody. Evil is not even good enough, really.
In 2017, Becky Reed is convicted of murdering Lindsay Vo and assaulting her former partner, Samantha. Becky is sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 20 years.
She knew right from wrong. She knew it was wrong to physically, mentally hurt anyone, but she chose to do that. Once she started, I think she had trouble stopping.
It was almost as if Lindsay felt all along that everything was her fault. She had this ingrained in her as a character, and ultimately she paid for it with her life.
Never would want everybody else to go through what we've had to go through as a family. Because burying my daughter, the order of the role, you bury your family, you don't bury your children. My granddaughter, at the end of the day, she suffered as well. She lost her mum out of it all, so I felt it made her, you know, a part of what went on. She knows what went on. I know where's Becky took him away.
It is a horrible thing for someone to slowly beat and starve to death someone they say they love. I wouldn't want to be Becky's roommate in prison. I've analyzed hundreds of murders. I've never seen one like this. I don't think Satan wants this woman under his roof.
Fort Valley, Georgia, 2013. A love of music and adventure bonds 29-year-old rapper Troy Johnson and friend, 23-year-old Katie Corsi.
She was always smiling and laughing, making conversation, and, you know, always making sure everybody was doing good.
They call me 80, baby. Rolling and hot from the valley daily. Ain't even playing, because when I get going, I be flowing, baby. My grandmama
Troy appreciates Katie's caring nature more than most. A childhood accident has left him wheelchair-bound.
When Troy was only 11, he was playing with a gun and accidentally shot himself, causing significant paralysis.
He couldn't move his legs at all. He couldn't walk. He was in a wheelchair, but he didn't let that stop him from being just like others. He would make you laugh in a heartbeat.
Come on, Grandma, you love my music.
How about we get out of your hair for a while?
Good idea.
Troy's overcome many obstacles in his life. Both his parents passed away when he was young. His devoted grandma took him under her wing.
Troy and our grandmother were very close. That was her baby, her grown baby. That's what I call him.
Have you taken your meds?
Sure have.
Katie is the perfect addition to this tight family.
Katie was strong, and she could lift Troy. Troy weighed about 115 pounds, and Katie was able to lift him in and out of vehicles.
Slow down, you'll fall.
Never.
Oh, you're crazy, Troy.
They would travel together and go different places.
What's happening, man?
He was very popular around town, partly because of his sunny personality, and also because he was a superb musician.
You want to come over later and rap?
Sure.
All right, man. Catch you later.
Later, man.
People enjoyed being with him. When he would meet someone new, he would make up a rap song about them. He was magnetic and loving.
You're good to me.
They seem really happy together.
You're good to me too.
Hey, you can stay.
After years of platonic friendship, they fall in love, with Katie becoming almost a wife.
Katie was very devoted to Troy. She took care of him physically, made sure he took his meds. They were in love.
She would, make sure he brushed his teeth. If he needed to change clothes, she would change his clothes.
But with romance comes something else, jealousy.
She always wanted him to be where she could find him.
Troy, where are you? I've been ringing you for hours.
If he didn't answer his cell phone or if he wasn't home.
Pick up Troy.
I think that she thought he was probably out doing something or with another female.
People fall in love for different reasons. It appears that Katie fell in love with Troy because he was disabled. That suited her just fine. It made him dependent on her, and she was a very jealous, possessive person.
"27-year-old Katie Corsi is extremely possessive of her boyfriend, Troy. But when tensions surface, they usually manage to work it out.
They would obviously argue. I don't think he looked at it as a really big issue. The next day, they would be back to normal. I guess they would just need their distance to kind of cool off. They really did love each other.
But there's a side to Katie's life she's keeping secret. She has a drug problem.
Katie was using methamphetamine as well as marijuana. I think at times there was alcohol abuse as well.
She also had a conviction for cannabis use. Katie liked her drugs.
Hey, Katie. Great to see you.
You too. I miss everyone.
Including me?
But her secret will be exposed when on March 14th, 2017, a short errand becomes a long nightmare.
They were supposed to be going to the store and coming right back home.
It was assumed it wouldn't be a very long outing because they didn't take his wheelchair.
In a shopping mall parking lot,
you're kidding me.
Katie reveals what really turns her on.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Methamphetamine is a powerful stimulant.
I want to go home.
Hell no, we're gonna party.
Troy never used those drugs, so I don't think he knew the severity of what she was going through or the drugs she was using.
Troy is vulnerable. His caregiver is high on drugs and acting strangely, but he can't run. In desperation, he calls 911.
Hello? Yeah, I'm outside the Knoxville store and I'm out of my wheelchair and this girl's trying to take me where I do not want to go.
Troy must have become very frightened about what was going on with Katie.
What's the problem?
My friend won't take me home.
It's an unusual call-out.
Of course not. I'll take him home right now.
Katie manages to smooth things over.
You called the cops? I could have been arrested.
I just want to go home.
I'm sure they had a big blowout after she found out that he called police.
But they're not going home. Katie confiscates Troy's phone and hits the road, driving into the night.
Katie, please!
Shut up!
She sees a gate, the gate of a hunting camp. She drove through with such speed that she actually ripped out one of the concrete posts.
You crazy? What you doing?
Shut up!
Katie's brain wasn't working properly. She was higher than a kite.
Katie drove about another 150 yards into that hunting camp in a very dark, rural, wooded area.
This time, there will be no making up.
I think Katie took him there deliberately. She was familiar with that area.
Katie, please, I'll freeze out here.
You deserve it!
He was pushed out, and she left him there for dead.
He knows no one, has no way to call for help.
Individuals with spinal cord injuries are particularly vulnerable to changes in temperature. A normal individual is able to generate 200% to 300% more heat through shivering. Pretty soon, his respirations decreased, his core body temperature dropped, and he became more and more confused.
Cold, alone, and helpless, Troy can only wait for Katie to return.
And he didn't have his wheelchair, didn't have any of his necessities, and didn't have any medication.
But she never does. Instead, she goes on a drug bender for 3 days.
Katie, what happened?
I don't want to talk.
Troy's gone missing. His grandma keeps calling.
It's quite possible she was coming down from her methamphetamine high, and that usually causes a severe depression.
I did a bad thing.
When people are depressed, they tend to confess their sins.
Thank goodness they had the good thought to call law enforcement.
Where'd you leave him?
I don't know. I can't remember. I ran off the road a couple of times. I got mad. I went crazy and I pushed him out of the car. I hit a fence.
What type of fence did you hit?
It was a pink fence. No, wait, it's a metal fence.
City police officer was able to get enough detail about the location she was describing to determine a possible part of the county that this may have occurred in.
That's 1020.
Found him. It's not good news.
I remember standing in the kitchen, and the officer who was doing the report, she was on the telephone, and her face, it was like her mouth dropped. We were in complete shock. You try not to think about the way it happened and the way she did it, because it hurts more. It hurts a whole lot more.
The medical examiner determined that the cause of death was hypothermia and the manner of death was a homicide.
Katie is diagnosed with drug-induced psychosis and admitted to a psychiatric facility.
She was speaking in different voices, accusing the nursing staff of stealing her babies, stealing her meth.
Oh, she was out of her mind.
In 2017, Katie Corsi is charged with murder and neglect of a disabled adult. She pleads guilty and is sentenced to life in prison.
The next time we saw Katie was in court, and Katie couldn't even look at us. She cried the entire time.
I think there's a special place in hell for anyone that takes advantage of or abuses a child, the elderly, or the infirm. But I don't think Satan wants this woman under his roof.
These deadly women turned on those who loved them. Paige Connley stole her mother's life. Becky Reed destroyed the woman who loved her most. And Katie Corsi abandoned her boyfriend to the elements. All three committed the most horrendous acts without mercy.